Welcome, everyone, to University Stadium, home to the Lobos of the University of New Mexico, and the fans here are fired up for this clash. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the New Mexico Lobos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Lobos will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Falcons offense will get the first possession of the game. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fullback's got it. Great move there. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. On the option. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
And the Falcons are on the move. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. At the 35, he's loose. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the fullback. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw. It's Busha. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism. He's got length. He's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Splits the uprights. Good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Miller. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Using his legs, it's Sanders. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Try to get it to the edge. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the offense goes toss play, but guys, they do it running into the boundary where there's just not a lot of space and room to work for the running back. He had nowhere to go, and he got tackled for a loss.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The inside handoff. Still on his feet at the 45. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. He now has 56 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
He's going to take off, and they're able to make the tackle. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. To the air, it's Dampier. He'll throw it. He's got his man, makes the grab, and they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Lobos are threatening in the red zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense. Great in the tackle for a loss on first down.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Grab near the marker. It's Miller. Touchdown, New Mexico! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And the Falcons pick up the first down. It's been a great way for the service academies to stay relevant in major college football by having prolific ground game.
Yeah, and those ground games are a pain in everybody's you-know-what. I mean, they drive you nuts, the triple option, because so much discipline. I mean, they're so good at running what they do. They don't do a lot, but they're going to hit you right in the mouth and run the football.
Off play action on first down. Pulls it in. It's Carson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. Now on the option. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, how about that? They turn around and hand it off to the big fella, and he's able to get the first down. Nice play.
Here comes the option. On the move at the 30. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
And the fullback, this takes me back to my days growing up, watching the fullback being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella gets the football. Hey, he looks like he knew what to do with it, too. Nice little pickup, little agility, little speed, but mostly a lot of just girth and strength and just grown man.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I love fullbacks that are versatile. You don't see many of them in college football anymore, but this guy's unique. He is a weapon when he has the ball in his hands.
Now the toss. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They've controlled the football on this drive. The 8th play will be a 3rd and 3. They'll try to get it through the air. trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. That is no good. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. 1st down for this offense.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter.
New Mexico, 7, Air Force 3.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. Leaves it with the running back. At the 45 on his way. He has 89 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. The Lobos are moving quickly down the field, trying to get the edge on the right. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Quarterback extends the play. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
New Mexico, 14, Air Force 3. Returner goes out of bounds.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
He'll toss it. Bowls his way forward. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run the option. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. A strike downfield. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Latham. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. He'll pitch it. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Here we go with the run on 4th down. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Offense set on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Busha. And the blitz gets to him just like that.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Boots, his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
It's caught downfield, and it's a fumble after that huge gain. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
He leaves it with his back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the ground to try to move the chains. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. The Lobos have taken it inside the 20. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Quarterback strolling away from heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Buys a little time. Got room at the 35. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. With the catch, it's Carson. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. With the catch, it's Harris. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Flushed out of the pocket. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a 1st down.
Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like you've got a great atmosphere today in Albuquerque. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. At the 35, he's open. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. It's a draw. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Dampier. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Lobos will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. On the move. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Running to Green. Nothing but Green ahead. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. And the Falcons look to keep this drive humming. Sweet feet on the move. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. After the run, now to throw. Now improvising. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The big fella's coming out in the goal line defense. A run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Falcons! They take the lead with the 6.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Miller. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Lobos with the 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set. First down. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, New Mexico. Well, this receiver is making this passing attack look like it's going against air.
No doubt, it does. It looks like it's on air. I tell you what, you got to find a way to rough this guy up a little bit. Be physical. Make sure he takes a toll instead of all these big plays he keeps making. Make him tired, physically dent him a little bit, make him have to work a little bit harder than you have.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. The option look. Now the pitch. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And now on 2nd down for this offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Dropping back, it's Busha. Got out of trouble and throws. Zings it complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? He'll ride his man on the option. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the fullback. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Line getting set on second down. On the option. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box.
He's off to the races. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Dampier. He's right on target. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Going up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sanders. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking to pass. Fires to the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink.
How about this? A fake. And it works if he can get the first down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give to the back. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. On the option. Jukes his way for more. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Goes to the option. Quarterback on the keeper.
Nice job by the defense there, getting a stop on the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage. We know they've been burned a few times early in this game by the QB run, but weren't going to let it happen there.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Busha. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Sanders. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the running back has it. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Lobos! They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th-quarter lead.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Falcons want to pick up the tempo.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there. A
really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Falcons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Busha. Going for 6. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. They'll go to the air. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Good, right down the boulevard. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a 1st down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Sends it downfield. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, New Mexico! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And he added the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Number 26, set to advance on the football.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Air Force has it back and the Falcon offense returns to the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial.
And the quarterback is snowed under, trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's caught. It's Harris. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Busha. Pocket starts to collapse. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the pass is intercepted. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.